All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone for teaching me the truth 100% securely. I would like to give a salutation to the Akim and Aqua while listening and studying to show thyself approved. This is Brother Bayan from the Tulsa, Oklahoma, Hebrew Israelite camp, coming back to you with another lesson. And this is pretty much just a quick lesson just to tell Yasharala, man, you gotta ignore these ish people, man, because they are pretty much afraid, first and foremost, and they gonna do everything they can to try to keep this lie going, okay? They gonna do everything they can, they gonna say whatever they want. They gonna try to get sympathy and so on and so forth, man. Matter of fact, before I even play this video, which this scripture just popped in my mind, which we read this all the time, okay? This is Ephesians chapter 6, and we're gonna start at the 10th verse, okay? And it says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, Yahweh Shai, in the power of his might." Okay, be strong, okay? Keep your eyes single on this word. By reading Deuteronomy 28, which I'm gonna briefly get into a couple of scriptures in that, which is the curses. We know that the curses mirrors us, okay? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. We the ones that's been persecuted throughout the whole earth, okay? And you're gonna see in this very video, this ish person, okay, he basically trying to say that Kanye been, saying some derogatory terms, all right? But we know that it's BS, man. It's just straight BS, okay? So, reading on, it's Ephesians 6 and 11. It said, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil," okay? And when you go into that word wiles, matter of fact, let's see if I can do a quick Google research and see what it says. Okay, yeah, so it's pretty much same, okay? It said devious or cunning stratagem employed in manipulating or persuading someone to do what one want, okay? Trick, rux, ploy, schemes, all right? Maneuver, gambit, all right? So that's what that's why we that's why we supposed to keep our eyes single. Yasharala, you keep your eyes single on the words of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, all right? This word should not depart out of our mouth day and night, all right? So reading 6 and 11 again, Ephesians 6 and 11 again from the top, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Yahweh Shai," okay? Putting on this whole armor is this word, okay? "That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil," all right? Now, I'm going to stop right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of this clip, okay? Because if you can see in this little clip right here, it says the heartfelt message to Kanye, all right? So we know Kanye told some truth, and we know that he's a bug out. He pretty much, him, Kyrie Irving, these celebrities, okay, they all control opposition. They are bought and paid for by these same people, okay? Because they control everything. They control the bank industry, the entertainment, so on and so forth. But these people want to sit here and say, they the one that been persecuted throughout the whole earth. And this is just a straight up bald-faced lie, all right? So without further ado.
This message is for Kanye West. Kanye, I know that you're probably never going to see this video, but with everything happening in the world right now and with things becoming so unpredictable, I cannot rule it out, because it is possible that you will watch this. So if you are watching, please watch till the end. My name is Shlomi Zions. You don't know me. You've never heard of me. But I am Jewish, as you can see. And you have been saying some very problematic things about Jewish people lately. I don't know who exactly you're referring to, but you have mentioned Jewish people as a whole, talking about how you want to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, talking about how Jewish people have done things that affected your relationship, how Jewish people have done things that affected your business. I don't know which Jews you know, but talking about Jewish people as a whole in a derogatory way is very, very, very problematic. And I don't know if you know this, but Jewish people have historically been one of the most persecuted people in the history of the world, and that continues to this very day. Jews in Brooklyn and Jews in Los Angeles and Jews all over the world, in Europe and elsewhere, are being attacked just for the very fact that they are Jewish. So when somebody with the influence, the tremendous influence that you have, talks about Jews in the way that you have been doing in the past few weeks, that adds flames to the fire and endangers the lives of every Jew on this planet. And it's very problematic. We have people who are jumping onto the bandwagon. We're seeing neo-Nazis who are identifying with your words and repeating them. We're seeing signs over highways that are saying Kanye was right about the Jews.
Okay, and you see, I mean, I don't think I have to play the rest of the video. I mean, 'cause we get the whole message. They're trying to proclaim as if they are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. Okay, and we know for a fact that they're not, and they keep calling themselves Ish. Okay, let's get another quick definition on what Ish means. Let's see if that'll pop up in Google. Okay, it says to some extent, right here. Ish, to some extent. Okay, so meaning that you to some extent. That's it. You know, like when a little girl walking around with boy clothes, we know she's not a boy, but she's dressing like a boy, so she's tomboy-ish. Okay, you know, to some extent, she's a boy to some extent, because she's wearing boy clothes, but she's not a boy, okay? So you see the point right there. So when you're calling yourself Ish, you know, they pretty much, they know that they're not the true people, okay? Now I wanted to show, okay, let's finish the rest of the Ephesians 6 and 10, okay? So this is why we need to focus and just recognize what it is. You can do nothing against the truth before the truth, okay? Ephesians 6 and 12, he said, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. These people that proclaiming themselves to be the children of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai are the wicked that is in high places. Okay? So, real quick, let me pull this Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 15. All right, because it says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments. Okay, we know what his commandments are. You're having a general idea of his commandment. And his statute, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Okay, cursed shall thou be in thy city, cursed shall thou be in the field. Cursed shall thou be in thy basket and in thy store. Okay, it means you're going to be poor, all right? You're not going to be able to afford the things that you need on a day-to-day basis. All right, cursed shall thou be the fruit of thy body, the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kin, and the flock of thy sheep. Okay, meaning that you're not going to be, you're going to be starved as well. You're not going to have the food that you need, all right? All right, so I'm going to just jump around a little bit. 24, Deuteronomy 28 and 24. It said, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust. From heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed. Okay? The Lord Yahweh, verse 25, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shall call thee to be smitten before thy enemy. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. Okay? Meaning that the Israelites, this is pretty much, the Israelites were scattered, okay, through all the nations. Thy carcass shall be meat unto all fowls of the air, and unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall fray them away. All right? You know, and this is pretty deep right here. This Deuteronomy 28 and 26 again from the top. He said, thy carcass shall be meat unto all fowls of the air, and unto the beasts of the earth. Okay, man, this is so deep because I didn't know who this person personally, but here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, there was a guy that actually, you know, got beat up by his own friend. And this was about, 3-4 years ago or something like that. And he ran into one of those mental health places, and he was screaming for help because he said his friend was, trying to kill him. And, and he ran to the cop and so on and so forth. And he never got the aid that he was looking for. All right. And so they ended up catching up to him, and they murdered him. Okay. And they they tried to basically fed them to the hogs. Okay. They tried doing that. All right. And they tortured them. And that's another thing, man, because these are the curses that fall on our people. Okay. But this right here, this is so deep because this does happen to our people. Okay, some of our people have been murdered and they got fed to the hog, especially out here in the Oklahoma area, man. Okay, so reading that Deuteronomy 28 and 26 again, thy carcass shall be meat unto all fowls of the air and unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall fray them away. Okay. Meaning that no man shall fray them away. Matter of fact, we got our people so wicked that they'll lead that carcass to the lead those pigs to that carcass, okay, just so they can get rid of the evidence. All right, so here it is. You got these itch people right here proclaiming themselves to be Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but they don't even keep the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is further proof they're prospering off of not keeping the law. Okay, so let's go back because I wanted to show another post real quick. All right, because these ish people, man, they full of shit, man. That's just point blank, period. Because the only people that fall up under the curses is us, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. These people, they do all kind of manner of wickedness, and they don't get no punishment for it. Okay, so this is the post that I pretty much reposted it, Shapai of the 12, all right, the brother Shapai, who basically said, the title of it, the Bible verse of the Talmud, okay? These ish people follow the Talmud, all right? Now, you can see on the left-hand side, right here, approve of sodomy, all right? All right, so, because like I just read, Deuteronomy 28 and 15, Yahweh Yahushua, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, all these curses shall fall upon thee. Okay? Now, we the one that did not follow the voice of the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, and we're the ones that been cursed. All of these curses that you read from Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15, all the way down to 68, all those curses fall upon our people. Okay? We're the ones that receiving those curses because we did not follow the voice of the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua. Okay, now clearly these people follow the Talmud, and they're basically not following the voice of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua either. But guess what? They're prospering in this wicked ass society. They don't not in the lowest state. They can afford everything. Hell, they own Hollywood. Come on, man. And they want to sit here and say that they are being persecuted. Okay, you seen what he said? You seen what he said? You heard what he said? Those ish people are being persecuted all over the world. Okay, let's look up what persecute means. Okay, it says hostility and ill treatment, especially because of race or political or religious belief. Who is that pertaining to? That's us. We the ones be getting persecuted. Okay, they ain't never had all of the treatment that we receive ain't nothing compared to the treatment that they receive. Is nothing compared to the treatment that we receive throughout throughout our whole existence. Okay, all because we did not hearken to the voice of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua. Okay, now let's go back to this post right here. The brother Sapai posted this. All right, you see right here on the left, approve of sodomy. Okay, even our people that following that lifestyle, they're getting persecuted. I remember seeing a video. I believe it was GMS Dedication. where he showed some sodomites, they fighting in the middle of the street. And his car just came through and just ran all three of them over. I mean, it was so brutal to the point where you seen it. One of them looked like he just flew up in the air, looked like a damn dog. Just, you know what I mean? That was brutal. Okay, being persecuted for following that lifestyle. Show me a video with them itch people, something like that happened to those itch people. Okay, show me a video where those itch people is robbing and killing their own people. You see? Okay. Right here, they approve of child sacrifice to idols. All right. Yahweh Yahushua said, do not worship idols. Do not sacrifice unto idols. Matter of fact, he's a jealous power. He's a jealous God. Okay. Well, show me where they getting punishment for doing that. See? Cursing parents allowed. Allow enchantment. Okay. So basically goes back to that witchcraft. Okay. They saying they allow enchanting. Okay. Matter of fact, because I was just reading in Ephesians chapter 6. All right. 6 and 12. Let me read that again. Ephesians chapter 6 and 12. He said, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, meaning enchantment, okay? Spiritual wickedness in high places, meaning witchcraft, okay? And clearly they cutting themselves every time. Every time they speak, they just bring the word out even more, okay? You see, right here he said, allow enchanting, okay? It is permitted to consult by a charm the spirit of oil and egg to make incitation. Okay, that's witchcraft. All right. Yahweh Yahushua said, I suffer not a rich to live. Harlotry. All right. Yahweh Yahushua said, there should be no whores among the daughters of Zion. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying. So these devils right here still proclaiming themselves to be the children of Yahweh Yahushua, but it's proven otherwise. They're not hearkening unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua. So I'm asking, where's their curses at? Okay, why are they not being cursed? Show me an itch people in the back, going back in history, they had a yoke of iron on their neck. You can't do it, because that is us. That's showing we are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, man. So, you know, I just wanted to bring this out, man, because, you know, you just got to ignore it, man. You got to ignore it. Matter of fact, let's get, you know, you got to ignore it because they ain't going to do nothing but just bring, they just further bring everything. Every time they come out with something, just like my Ate Yashua say, man, they just further, basically giving them, giving Yahweh Yahushua free advertisement. Thank you. That's what we wanted. You know, we wanted the gospel to be preached. So we can hurry up and get up out of here, man. All right? The gospel shall be preached to the four corners of the earth. So this 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and 8. For we can do nothing against the truth before the truth. Okay? Everything you bring out, any lie you bring out, you gonna further bring the truth out. Okay? So this is I'm gonna go ahead and end it off with Psalm chapter 73. And I'm going to go ahead and start at the top. Psalm 73 and 1. It says, truly Yahweh is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. Okay, those who seeking to repent to the Lord, repent back to the Lord Yahweh Yahushua. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. Okay, and even King David almost basically slipped by what? You know, he's going to say it right here in verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Okay? These devils, they prosper off of not keeping the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right? Verse 4. For there are no band in their death, but their strength is firm. Okay? They own the Hollywood. They own all the record label, okay? They own all the bank. Verse 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men, okay? They're not in trouble as Yahweh Yahushua chosen people, which is Yashua Allah, your so-called Negro, Latino, and your Native American, okay? And I'm not going to exclude the speckled bird, because we know that Yahweh Shai, because it said it in the curse. All right, I just read it. That the Israelites were scattered among all kingdoms, okay? Meaning that the Israelites are going to look like the so-called white man, black man, the true African, Moab, and so on and so forth. We know that, okay? But it's still pertaining to the Israelites, all right? So reading verse 5 again from the top, Psalm 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Verse 6, therefore pride compassed them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. You see? And that's the point right there, because Kyrie Irving, even though he posted that, he's a controlled opposition as well, but they showed the way that they promote violence, okay, by showing up to the game on front row seats trying to say we're going to fight anti-Semitism. That's a form of slandering right there, okay, because anti-Semitic, okay, which is ultimately what they're talking about is Shem, S-H-E-M, okay, and Shem, the Shemite, would consist of the Arab nation. It would consist of those Ish nations, okay? It would consist of the Israelites, because he had 8 or 9 sons. I could be correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's 9 sons that he had. And out of those nations were, okay, one of those nations was the chosen lines, and that's the nation of Israel. But he had 8 other sons, okay? So there's no way that Kyrie posting that will make him anti-Semitic, because he is Shemitic, okay? So will the Arab, all right? And I believe Assyrian, which those are the Russian nation, and so on and so forth, okay? All right, so verse 6, again from the top, he said, therefore pride compassed them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish, okay? They got everything, all right? They promote sodomy. They do all of these things, man. Witchcraft, everything, okay? And it seems like they don't get no punishment for it, okay? They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouth against the heaven, and their tongue walk through the earth. All right? And that's the point, man. Their tongue walk through the earth, meaning that their way of life, okay, the way that they speak, you can't even say nothing about them without being called anti-Semitic. Their tongue, that's the form of their tongue walk among the earth, because they want made up that word. Anytime you speak against them saying that they're not of the people, that's their tongue walking among the earth, man. So, that's pretty much the point right there. I got to get ready to clock in. All right. So, it's a lot more that I wanted to say. It's a lot more precept that I could have bring out. Amos 3 and 2, I believe, where it said, loosely paraphrasing, it said, of all the families of the earth, I will punish you for your iniquity. Loosely paraphrasing, okay? Where is their punishment for their iniquity that they're committing against Yahweh Shai? Okay? So, Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying. And with that, I'm going to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone for teaching me the truth. 100% securely. Shalom, DTA, Abba Kwam Yasharala.